Hello everyone, I'm Madhusmita Phukan and I welcome you all to my channel. My last video was about bouncing back from failure and utilizing the remaining days for preparing for your next attempt because Prelims is on 17th March 2024. In response to that video, many people had DM'd me expressing their concern about the time that they have got in their hands to prepare for prelims. They were wondering if 50 days is enough for them to clear prelims or not. In this video, I'm going to talk about the qualities, the criteria that you need to fulfill to be able to clear prelims in 1 to 2 months. And I'll also be sharing some of the expert tips that you need to follow to be able to clear this exam in a very short period of time. So keep watching till the end. Now, first of all, I want to talk about the qualities that you need to have or the criteria that you need to be qualifying in order to be able to clear prelims in 50 days. Criteria number 1. If you are a person who have been in this journey for some time, maybe you have appeared prelims or even mains before and you are able to clear mains and you just could not clear the interview. If you're somebody like that, or if you have not really sat in an exam hall and written the exam, but you have been preparing for a while, if you are someone like that, then please do not waste any more time wondering, because you have a very high chance of clearing this exam, because you already know the basics. All you need to do is go back and revise. Maybe there's a gap in your studies. Maybe you were not continually studying and you want to go back and restart a preparation. If you are in that phase, then I urge you to please do not waste any more time and jump into the preparation once again. Category 2. If you are someone who is very new to this preparation, who have not studied exactly for this exam, but you are a person who has a very strong foundation. Maybe you are from humanities background, or you are a person who is very much in touch with the current happenings, with the current affairs, who is very updated about the current affairs, and also you are a student who was a very good performer in your school, who have studied their NCRTs and the basics, and you have a very strong foundation. So this category of people also have a very fair chance of clearing this exam in 1 to 2 months. And now coming to the third category of people who can clear this exam in 1 to 2 months, and that is if you are under somebody's expert guidance. If you have got someone, if you are lucky enough to get someone as your personal mentor who can show you the correct path, the correct ways, the shortcuts to clearing prelims in a very short period of time. I can say this because we have got students in competition care. We have got students who really did this for real. They came knowing nothing, and after getting the correct guidance, they were able to clear prelims in just 2 months. And you may be having someone like that who can give you that same proper guidance. So you can also clear prelims in a very short period of time. Now, coming to the part of what you should be doing in the next 50 days. So, if you have only 50 days in your hand, then all you need to do is practice as many MCQs as possible. Like, for example, since you have very less time in your hands, I would advise you to go all in and give work in your full potential. Let's say you can study for 12 hours per day. Now, some people may be an exception. Some people may study up to 14 hours, 16 hours, but considering 12 is the average and 12 is the minimum actually, you have to study for 12 hours at least. If you have not been continual studying, then now you have to study for 12 hours every day. So in that 12 hours, what you can do is, considering you need 3 hours to complete one paper, actually you will get only 2 hours for one paper, but you will need some extra time to check and evaluate, and if you make any mistake, you have to go back and read about those questions a little bit. So considering all those factors, suppose you need 3 hours per paper, that means in 12 hours you can practice 4 papers every day. To evaluate yourself, if you are at the same level with GS paper and also the CSAT paper, then 2 papers could be of general studies and you could practice 2 papers of CSAT. If you are someone who is good at reasoning and maths and everything, who have a good command or who are comfortable with the second paper, CSAT paper, then you can increase the general studies paper and vice versa. If you're good at general studies, then you can increase the number of CSAT practice. Let's say you practice 2 papers of both CSAT and general studies. Then in the next 50 days, you would have practiced 10,000 questions of general studies and 8,000 questions of CSAT. You can go back and do the calculations, because 200 questions of GS per day multiplied by 50 days gives you 10,000 questions, and 160 questions of CSAT every day multiplied by 50 days would give you 8,000 questions. So this is the best and best possible thing that you can be doing for the next 50 days, and also this is something that will give you maximum ROI, maximum return on investment, right? So now, next question that you may be having in your mind right now is from where you will practice all those questions. What should be the correct source? So the best source is always previous year questions. Previous year questions you should never avoid. You can practice previous year questions from UPSC and APSC both. So for this applies for both general studies and CSAT. And also you can practice papers from different other state public service commission exams like BPSC, WBP, West Bengal PSC, Madhya Pradesh PSC, and so on. And for CSAT, similarly, you can practice questions from previous year, UPSC PYQs, APSC, and then also you can follow R.S. Agarwal's book about logical reasoning and quantitative aptitude. That book is also quite helpful. So you can practice questions from that. So what happens if you exhaust everything, if you practice everything and still there is many days left out and you do not have any new questions, new source, then you can go back and do the same questions again and again. So now please have the patience to understand, because initially when I came across this idea, when I was told to practice the same questions again and again, I thought it was unwise. I thought it was just a waste of time, because when you practice once, you already get to know the answer, right? But I was so wrong. Later I realized that I was so wrong, because even if you know the answer, it's not about knowing the answer exactly. It's about gaining new insights each time. Even if you practice the same questions 10 times, 20 times, you will gain more insights about the psychology, the way the question has been framed. You will also, if it is a CSAT question, you will gain more insight about how a question is framed, about what is the shortest method that you can arrive at the answer. And like that, you can gain many more insights by practicing the same questions again and again, but do keep practicing. Now, the 10,000 questions that I talked about earlier, the 8,000 questions that I talked about earlier need not be all new questions. It can be repetitive questions, the same practice, practicing the same questions again and again, and sum it all up, and you will finally would have practiced 10,000 questions. So finally, imagine yourself on the exam day. You just have to answer 100 questions, but you have already practiced answering 10,000 questions, solving 10,000 questions. So on the exam day, it will feel very easy for you, it will feel very light on you, and I am very hopeful that this method will work, and please try. Now, if you hold yourself back, if you keep thinking if it's possible, if it's not, then it won't work. You don't have to see the whole staircase. You just have to see one step, take that step, and the next step will appear. You take that step, and then the next step, and the next will keep appearing, and you must keep taking the next steps. Okay? If you keep wondering, if you think that it is not possible, then yes, the answer will always be no. If you think it is possible, then the answer could be yes. So instead of thinking a lot, just stop wondering and focus on your studies. Because in this video, even if I tell you that no, it's not possible, will you stop thinking about it? No, right? You'll still feel like trying, giving it a try, or you will still want to keep trying. So the best thing you can do is go and start preparing. Please do not waste any more time. I wish you all the best, and thank you very much for watching till the end, and I'll see you again in the next video.